Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, Hayleydoesvlogs. So I just wanted to kickstart this video by saying hello, and obviously, as most of you will know, this will be my first ever YouTube video. So I wanted to kickstart this video by doing the 25 get to know me tag questions. So this will give everyone a little bit of an insight about me, what I'm about, just general hobbies, things like that. So obviously, if you do like this video, please give it a like and subscribe down below. And if you would like to see more videos from me, please comment in the box down below of what you would like to see, any questions that you might have, and I will be sure to answer those in another video regarding that. So let's get started with the 25 tag challenge questions. So question number 1 is, what is your middle name? So my middle name is Anne. I'm pretty sure that most girls that I know have that middle name. It is not uncommon. Number 2, share your favourite subject in school. So for me, my favourite subject in school would probably have been music, just because I was really into music when I was younger. I loved, every music class that I attended. I loved the group that I was in. I loved the teacher that I had. And those classes, I never wanted those classes to end. They were just always so fun. And I really enjoyed every single part of them. So for me, it's probably going to be music. Question number 3, what is your favourite drink? So for me, my favourite drink is cups of tea. I absolutely love a cup of tea in the morning. I drink cups of tea throughout the day. It's my go-to drink and I cannot go without a cup of tea. Question number 4, what is your favourite song at the moment? So for me, my favourite song at the moment will probably be Taylor Swift, August. There's just something about that song that I just find really catchy. It's a lovely song to listen to, and I do really enjoy it. So probably that one at the moment. Question number 5, what would you or have you name your children? So for this one, I feel like this is quite a personal question, and I just think that I'm not going to share that because it could change. You just never know until you have kids. So I suppose that, that's one of the things that I think is quite a personal question to ask some people. It really does depend, because I know that it does change for certain people. So I know people that have picked out a name, and then when they've actually given birth, they're like, yeah, no, I want to change the name. So it's probably, I'm not going to say at this moment in time because I might change my mind. Next question, have you participated in any sports? The answer to that is yes. So when I was in high school, I participated in basketball. I 100% preferred basketball over netball. I was never really a big fan of netball in high school. So I always preferred basketball. So obviously I stuck that out in high school, probably only through year 7 and year 8. And then after that, I just wasn't a very sporty person at all. However, in primary school though, I was actually, it's so weird when you think back to when you were in primary school and the things that you did in year 7 and year 8. So they, in primary school, I actually played as part of the girls' football team, and I was the goalkeeper. It was me and another girl who rotated for being the goalkeeper. But yeah, I just couldn't do it now. But back in primary school, you kind of just don't really care, and it was a bit of fun. But I did enjoy it in primary school, but I wouldn't do it again now. Next question, what is your favourite book? I don't think that I have a favourite book. I mean, I don't really read that often. I used to read quite a lot when I was younger and in high school. But as I've gotten older, And, you know, when you get a house, it's, I don't know, sometimes I just find I just don't have time or I'm too tired. I have brought books, but I get about halfway through and then I just put it down and completely forget about it and then just end up putting it in a drawer somewhere. So I can't really say that I've got a favourite book. Question number 8, what is your favourite colour? So I do have a few favourite colours. I really like grey, as you can tell. I love like baby pinks, quite neutral colours. I do also like turquoise and some like fragment shades of purple. Yeah, I just think like with neutrals, it goes so well with kind of anything that you want to decorate with, and it's just a really nice colour. So yeah. Next question, what is my favourite animal? So my favourite animal has got to be a dog, and my favourite dog of choice is a golden retriever. Now I would love to have a golden retriever, but unfortunately where I live we're not allowed pets, which is such a shame because I would really love one, but maybe in a couple of years' time. What is my favourite perfume? So my favourite perfume is probably going to be Michael Kors. I've always been a fan of like the Michael Kors scents. They're just very sweet. I find that they're very long lasting as well throughout the day. So, you know, for the price that you pay for them, they're not actually that expensive, some of the bottles of the Michael Kors perfume. But I do really like the scents. The scents last so long throughout the day. And I just think that they're a really nice perfume for yourself, or, you know, if you're looking to buy someone a gift for their birthday or Christmas, I definitely think that Michael Kors tops it. And what is your favourite holiday? For me, my favourite holiday would have been when I went to Portugal in 2018. I really enjoyed that holiday. It was a great time. We were there, I think it was just a little bit over a week. And on certain days we would sort of go to like Lisbon, the Algarve, Albufeira, and the place that we stayed was that we actually got a really good bargain on where we stayed. So I think we got a villa, and it accommodated, I think it was about 8 to 10 people, and I think we paid about £1,800, and obviously that was flights included as well. The only downside to it was obviously that it was self-catering, but obviously that's expected when you do go and stay in a villa. But it was a really, really good holiday. The weather was so lovely. We went in April time. I think it was April 13th we went, April 14th, something like that. And the weather was just incredible. It was so nice and warm. The beaches down there are lovely. Everything about that holiday was just so nice. So yeah, that has probably got to be my favourite holiday so far. Have I been out of the country? So yes. So obviously when I was 5, my parents took me to Disneyland, which was an incredible holiday. Really enjoyed it. I mean, as a 5-year-old little girl, it is every girl's dream, and I really enjoyed that holiday. Then in 2016, I went on a school trip, and that was also to Paris. We were there for a week, and it was just an incredible week. It was so funny. On some of the days the weather wasn't really the best, but it was a good week, and it was definitely one to remember. It was really good. So yeah, definitely that one. And then obviously, like I mentioned previously, we went to Portugal in 2018, and then in the July of 2018 we then went to Mallorca. That was a really good holiday. It was really, really hot. I think the temperature was like 40 to 45 degrees over there. So it was really, really hot. Now I don't really do too well in extreme heat weathers like that. So it was a good holiday, but I think I would have preferred it if the weather was just a little bit lower than what it was, but it was good. Next question. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I do. So I have 3 brothers and 2 sisters. So yeah, that's that. Question number 16. What is your favourite store? So for me, my favourite store has probably got to be Lush. I absolutely love that place. When you walk in, the smell just hits you and it's incredible. So for me, I only ever tend to really go into Lush to buy the jars, well, the bottles of Sleepy. They're about £16, something like that. And then for the extra large bottle, which is probably about that big, is about £32. But it is really worth it. I mean, I use that pretty much every single day when I get in the bath or the shower. And the scent of it, it's just so calming and so relaxing. From time to time, I will buy some of the bath bombs from there. However, I do actually make some of my own, like bath bombs at home, but they're nowhere near as advanced as what you could buy from Sleepy or, you know, places like that. But I do think it's a really lovely store, and at Christmas time they have the most amazing gift sets for friends, family, and they're just incredible. There's no other ways to describe it. But in terms of like my favourite clothing stores, I love Primark, but I will only shop in Primark now specifically just for pyjamas and underwear and socks and little bits like that. But like for my actual clothes and stuff, I will tend to order from like maybe Pretty Little Thing, or I will pop into New Look or River Island, somewhere like that. But yeah, those are probably up there with probably some of my favourite stores. Do you speak any different languages? So, when I was in school, I used to speak French quite fluently. We did, obviously I studied French. I took it as one of my courses, but I didn't progress with it when I went into year 10, year 11. So I had French from like year 7 to year 9. And I was very fluent in like speaking French at those points. I could string you a whole sentence together, but then like now as I've gotten older, I'm just like, I can probably say about 2 words in French, but apart from that, no, I cannot speak any different languages. Did you like school? So there were some points and sometimes that I did like school, but then there was like points that I absolutely hated it. It's not for everyone. And I just generally think that school wasn't for me. I like year 7 and year 8 were probably the worst years. Year 9 wasn't too bad. That was probably one of the better years. But then I always find that when you kind of get to year 10, year 11, it's always a bit tricky for people who are like 15, 16. You're going into sort of like that adult phase, and it's just a really, really difficult time. You know, like for me, I hated school just because you know how mean, you know, some kids can be. I've always suffered really bad with acne. I still have it, but not as bad as what it used to be. And obviously I was made fun of quite a lot for that in school. But as you get older, you learn to just adjust and adapt to it, and just sort of deal with it in a sense. But yeah, for me, no, I definitely did not like school at all. Who are some of your favourite YouTubers? So for me, I think we've all been through that phase where we've all really liked Zoella, Zelfie, Tanya Burr, Jim Chapman. That was probably a really good YouTube era phase. There's a lot of YouTubers that I really like. For me, it just depends. I like watching Soph. I still watch Zoella to this day. I don't think that will ever change. Mark Ferris is a really good one as well. I love his channels, love his videos. They're just so amazing. But it does vary from time to time. What is your favourite movie? Ooh, there's quite a few that I have at the moment. It's not really a movie, it's more of series that I kind of get into. So for me at the moment, we're currently just rewatching Stranger Things. So we've already watched it, absolutely loved it. But we've decided to rewatch it again. Bit of advice as well: if you do actually watch TV series, um, like Stranger Things, go back and rewatch it, and you will realize how much stuff you've actually missed. Um, when we started rewatching it, we were like, "Oh my god, I didn't even realize that," or "I completely forgot about that scene," or "I missed that out. I didn't even remember that even happened." There's a lot of things, or there's like little like pointers that like you don't really tend to pick up on in the first time you watch it, but the second time you watch it, you'll pick it up even more. So yeah, that's probably one of our favourite series so far. We are currently just waiting for season 5 to come out. It's just gonna be so good. Like, I just can't wait to see like what's gonna happen, if there's gonna be any plot twists. Just really, really looking forward to that at the minute. Next question. How tall are you? So I am 5'3", I think. Yeah, it's either 5'2" or 5'3". So I'm not very tall. I'm actually quite small. Yeah, I funny question. Funny. When I actually used to be in primary school, I actually used to be the tallest in my class. So I would kind of tower over everyone. It was weird. And now it just feels like everybody else towers over me. So yeah. Next question: do you have any pets? No, I don't. Mainly just because obviously we're currently, where we're living at the moment, we're not allowed to have any pets at all, which is kind of a shame, because we are obviously private renting. So with some private rent accommodations, like, you're not allowed to have pets. Some obviously will come to an agreement of like a small dog or a small animal. So like whether it's a rabbit or a guinea pig or something like that. But yeah, we're just not allowed to have any pets. Unfortunately, it would be nice if we did. But yeah, I think maybe in a couple of years' time, obviously, when we move out and we move somewhere else, hopefully, and we've got our own house, we'll be able to have animals. I've always been a big animal lover. It's always been one of those things I've always pestered my mum about. Can I have a pet? Can I have a pet? Can I have a dog? Can I have this? Can I have that? And you know what it's like. I'm pretty sure we've all done it. But yeah, I really would love to have a pet in this house with us. It would be so nice. Next question. PC or Mac? Now, for me, I do really like a PC. I think just because I really can't justify paying so much money for a Mac. I know that you can buy second-hand Macs, which is what I'm currently looking at doing at the moment. Just because I think I want to change my laptops up a little bit. I've currently got a HP, and I've had that for quite a few years. I use that all the way through university. I think I used it for like the last year of college as well. And I brought it just before, obviously, I was going to university. But I would like a MacBook, and I do think they are really good. So for me, I can't really say one or the other. I think it just depends on like your personal preference, because some people would prefer a MacBook over a normal like laptop. Some people would prefer a normal over a Mac, just because of like they're probably not that good with technology or things like that. So I can't really have a preference on that. I like them both, so we'll settle that with I just like them both. It's easier. And finally, how old are you? So I am 22. I was born on March the 18th, 2000. And I will be turning 23 just after Christmas. So I think that goes and concludes today's video. So as I said previously, if you really liked this video, please give it a like and subscribe down below. And I will aim obviously to be uploading more videos. If there is anything that you want to ask, any more questions, if you would like me to do a Q&A at some point, what type of videos you would like me to do, please drop them in the comment box down below. And that will go ahead and conclude today's video. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you.